it's Jennifer from Flux. In this video, we're going to check out the February KnitCrate. Now, if you've watched these before, you'll know that the KnitCrate is a monthly subscription box, and in it are some patterns, some really beautiful yarn, and some other things that you can check out. So let's open it up together and see what is in the February KnitCrate. So it always comes in this kind of turquoise box with some tissue, so you really feel like you're opening a gift. And there's a booklet inside, a full color booklet, and some yarn, which is really pretty. This month reminds me kind of like a mermaid colors. All right, and then let's slide our box out of the way. So this is their classic kind of knit crate. They also have a sock crate and an artisan crate, although I think that the artisan crate might be changing a little bit, but you can check that out on the website. I'll put the link down below. But today we're going to be looking at their knit crate. Okay, so let's take a look at this book, and you can see a little sneak peek of what is to come. And there's always this full color book with the patterns and everything. It's really nice to have when you're working on this stuff. You can see there is kind of a jewel tone theme happening here. And then the box each month always has a theme. So this month it's good vibes only. And they say this month, forget your worries and dive into a palette of happy, energizing tones with us. This month's theme is all about the fun stuff, yarn, color, texture, and excitement. Negativity need not apply. So that's really nice, nice and happy. So you can see the blue. I have the green one here. So if we flip this over, you can see you'll get one of two colors. This blue is called Electric Abalone, and this green, the one I have, is called Malachite. So you will get they're both the same yarn, but you'll get surprised with the color. So you might get this color, you might get the blue. Okay, so also in every month, there is a knitting pattern and there's a crochet pattern. So they really cater to everyone. The knitting pattern this month is called Bellita by Curie Fitzgerald. It's a really pretty lace scarf. You can see the pattern in here, and they've included a chart, which is very helpful if you like to use charts. And then there's also a designer bio. So as someone who also writes patterns, I think this is really nice to learn more about the designer and the person who's kind of behind the creative part of this. The crochet pattern this month is called Belle Askew, and you can see the blue stitched up, and you can see, if we flip back here, the green stitched up. So you can get an idea of what it looks like stitched up, because sometimes it looks a little different than the skein. So I think that's super helpful too. So the crochet pattern is, again, it's called Belle Askew, and it's by Jen Hayes Creations. You can see it looks like a simple stitch with some eyelet detailing, which is really pretty. And there's the pattern. And also the designer bio is in the back as well for the crochet pattern. And also they have, like I mentioned before, they have a sock. I'm going to come back to this in a second, but they have a sock crate as well that you can get on the KnitCrate site. And it's all in the same book. So you really get like a bonus sock pattern as well when you get the KnitCrate. So this one is called Striped Lightning, and I just think that's so pretty. So you can see the sock yarn is a little bit different because you need a finer yarn to do the socks. This one's a little bit bulkier. And you can see all the pattern for that, and the charts are really pretty, really nicely done and helpful. And then the bio for the sock designer as well. And if we flip back, there is an article. So this month's article is how to perform a crafting reset. So I think that's so timely because after all the crazy of the holiday season and all the flurry of gift giving and making things, and sometimes this time of year you just want to kind of clear out the clutter and maybe make something really nice and luxurious for yourself. So this little article is timely. Also, this is the skein to the sock yarn. I just wanted to point that out. And you can see, like I mentioned before, how sometimes the skein looks so different than how it stitches up. So it's fun to see that, both the skein and the finished project as well. The last thing on this booklet is a sneak peek. So you can see after this bold, bright, positive, happy, the theme for March is going to be whisper. So you can see everything's kind of muted and calm and toned down. We're getting into some neutral colors. So it's really neat. They kind of like take you to all these different places with each crate. And so you'll have to stay tuned when I unbox the March crate, the whisper, okay? So stay tuned for that. So let's talk a little bit about the yarn. Now you'll get enough yarn, more than enough yarn to create the projects. Now this month it's the Aldine wools, and I have the malachite, like I mentioned before. Remember, this one was electric abalone. So this is Aldine Wools Halo DK colorway malachite. This is a 50% alpaca, 30% merino wool, 20% nylon, DK weight. Each one of these is 236 yards, 215 meters, 100 grams. So you get a lot of yarn here. Very beautiful. Very nice shades of aqua and green and mint and turquoise. Very pretty kind of tonal yarn. The suggested needle size is a US 3 to 5. So that's a 3.25 to 3.75 millimeter. This is hand wash only, lay flat to air dry. All Aldine wools are exclusively made for KnitCrate. And I will say too that these come in dye lots, and I never have had any trouble with the dye lots. You want to make sure they match up when you make projects so that your coloring of your yarn stays consistent. Okay, so the KnitCrate, you get the knit pattern, the crochet pattern. You also get the sock pattern in the booklet, which is nice. You get all this yarn, and it's $24.99 all together. Now this is a $24.99 value just by itself, and then you get all those patterns too, and they ship worldwide. So they ship anywhere, and the shipping is included in that $24.99. So that's a really great deal. In addition, for the Fiber Flux viewers of the channel and readers of the blog, the good folks at KnitCrate have given us a coupon code. If you use the code FLUX20, that's FLUX20, you can get 20% off of your crate as well. So that is the February KnitCrate, the Good Vibes Only crate. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Fiber Flux video updates. Thanks again.